calcium in the cream frosting. Not to mention fruit and fruit topping, yeah.
Mind if I join?
Please.
The legs, we see it so many times. Yeah, important touch. I described earlier this.
She's in the middle here, ready? Good save. Well, she can do it at both ends of the field. And it was just a bad feeling.
Investigators at the scene decided. Following the confrontation with
Two drops in places are rolled closer to the hole.
The reason we do this is to get out of our back and our neck.
Okay.
The reason we're using our abs is to make this full body. Bring your knee into your shoulder.
By Margarito doing no damage to Miguel Cotto.
Guys, how do you have it through 6?
We've got a 2-point edge.
Of the M715. It has a super cool look. This is probably the best M715 I've ever seen.
Not only are their fresh meats the best in town, but their Cajun specialties like beef jerky, tasso.
Shaw and Tate Fogelman out of turn 4 as we go back to me.
Replaced by Prescott's Joliet Jag of the Coughlin brothers. The 27-year-old Coughlin has only competed in 11 Pro Stock events during his...
In the first game that Puerto Rico played, his count runs full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Nika Whitefield playing in her 3rd game.
I think I could play very well if they would have windmills and little...
$1 billion to build, and it'll probably take the oil companies 2 weeks to get it back at the pump.
Rule number 1, always take the bottom bunk.
Charlie, your daughter's talking about...
She hasn't had any.
You okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Why?
Because you're snipping it and making a sound. Are you sick?
Must be some...
I'll be going to Tokyo on a murder charge. It'll be the end of everything.
Yep. 3 cases to open. This is a huge decision. You're going to have to think about it. Is your luck?
With seaweed and the swamp water. And then there's just chunks, all like stringy and slimy, like when somebody has a piece of...
Place, you know, we're actually more than double.
Before they can count the cash, the couple
I'm going to take no prisoners in that gym.
Just feel it made me fly off. And I told some people that with me, and I'm really, really sorry to Ricky. I'm so sorry, my friend.
It's a bit wintry.
Yeah, that's another point, Wellington and venison.
Earlier I looked a bit different. Give up? I'm one of the big 5. The name's Crump.
Temperate rainforest, one of just a few in Europe. That's right, rainforest. and it's right.
Victoria, they are creative. They're creative minds. They like to see different choices, so I'm giving them choices.
Hello.
What's happening? Hey, Jonathan. Just dealing with the bad news.
Put the paint on there. You want to make sure you really work it into the nap before we put it up on the wall until it's completely saturated. I think we've got it.
What do you mean?
Plummeted back to its watery grave.
There is only one light.
And we know Charlie Webber has been ripping off the royalties. So is this really the band of brothers you're so...
Bad. Can you give me one where you really put the incidents on the...
You are really good at this. All right. Skadoosh!
We are so close, we've almost got it. Shit.
Who suspects she's working to support her boyfriend's extracurricular.
He used to make me dinner all the time.
Really?
Flour.
Besides kissing one male, since you became pregnant with your daughter, have you ever had sexual physical contact with anyone else?
Taking advantage.
The kitchen staff for sure.
They wait and beat the clock. To think you get paid for hours that you're not working.
The woman discovered in the vehicle with Andre was murdered in a crime of passion.
Minutes, but like.
I think if you left me unblocked, you would have seen how much I tried to.
Wait there. And be quiet. Look. To all Americans, the suicidal determination of their opponents, their ability to infiltrate and conduct a devastating guerrilla.
In December 2013, a storm covered portions of Canada under thick layers of ice.
Exit the vehicle and take him down at gunpoint.
Wilder of the two, earning the nicknames Merry Prankster and Part.
Really high force digs, you really need high pressure and low flow. But then if you want to move the arm relatively rapidly...
Any room for me, or am I just gonna sec out on the couch tonight?
I'm almost done, just need a few minutes.
We are on pace for the wettest summer on record, but guess what?
Well, that's all.
London